Hello to all my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, possibly Venus, if you know your Venus placement in your natal chart, but definitely Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. This is just going to be a card reading for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and or Rising for the upcoming month of May 2019. Before we get into this reading, I just wanted to say that this is a general reading, so please take whatever it is that you can from this reading, but make sure that your intuition does the rest in leading you to the places that you need to go and making the decisions that are going to be in alignment with your highest and greatest potential. So I just wanted to say that before we get started, to please make sure that you are intuitively connected to this reading, so that the way whatever messages are within this reading, you'll know which ones are specifically for you if you're intuitively connected. So to help you guys along with that, I'm going to offer a 15-second kind of meditation here before we get into this reading. So we'll start that 15-second meditation right now. All right, so hopefully that 15-second meditation kind of helped to calm the mind, quiet the noise a little bit, so that the way you guys can intuitively get connected within this reading. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump into my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, possibly Venus if you know that. So the very first card that we have here is the Eight of Swords, then the Nine of Cups, and then the Five of Wands. So this is such an interesting little spread right here. And this one really threw me for a loop, just because of the simple fact that looking at this reading or looking at the spread right here, I got the feeling that you are, for the month of May, you're going to really be in this space where you're good. You have clarity, you're good, you're content, you're in a space where you're just fine with you and with just being you. You've found a place of peace within yourself. And as you can see here with this Nine of Cups, it's like he's surrounded with this contentment and with this happiness and with this love for himself, and everything else is just kind of on the outside with that. And that's the interesting thing that it is that I'm seeing here with this Nine of Cups being the center card, is like, you're going to be in a place in May where you're good, but your outside life, your external world is going to be going through a major upheaval. And this could not come at a more perfect time for you, because like I said, you're in a place where you're good. So that place is going to keep you safe and protected. But honestly, even if you were to kind of come out of this place of the Nine of Cups, of just being this happy, content, peaceful place, you're still not going to be affected by this, because or you could be, but the chances of that happening are so slim, because like I said, you found this peaceful place within yourself, and you're always going to be able to go back to this place, even if you fall off course a little bit, or even if you kind of get a slightly distracted. And that's the thing, because with this Eight of Swords here and this Five of Wands, like I said, I'm seeing your external world going through a major upheaval, because now that you are in this place of awareness and acceptance and just peace, now your external world has to become in alignment with you. And anything that's in your external world that is not in alignment with this peaceful place that you found in the upcoming month of May is going to be wiped out. It's literally going to come in like a tidal wave, and it's going to wipe out everything in your life that is not in alignment with where you find yourself currently, where you're going to be currently finding yourself for the month of May, which is just, like I said, in this serene, tranquil, just good place. Not even like this like all zen place, but you're just going to have such an inner happiness and an inner joy. And nothing's going to be able to take that from you. The only thing that's going to be able to take that from you is you, if you offer it to something. But you're going to be so protected from all this external stuff because, like I said, you're in this state of where it's like, I'm not worried. Everything's going to work out. And really remain in this place because, like I said, in May, a lot of your external life is going to go through a lot of different changes. It could be a change in your job, a change with the friends, the people that you're around, even like family. Like it could be a change of how it is that you mentally think, how it is that you see yourself, how it is that you feel about yourself, how it is that you feel about certain things. You're just there's going to be a major kind of upheaval in this external in your external world. So you're going to be fine and you're going to be good. And while everything is happening, like I said, you're going to just have this kind of calm place of it's all going to work out, it's all going to be fine. And it's, really stay in that place for May, because that's an amazing place to be in, because it really will give the universe the space and the time and the allowance to kind of clear out everything that has just been really bringing you down. I feel for a long time, it's really been trying to pull you down like an anchor. It's really been trying to just pull down your vibrational frequency. And now you found a place to be where it's like, oh, I can just nestle in right here and just kind of stay in my own little space, my own little bubble, my own little area, and be safe and protected and be okay right here while the rest of my life is kind of going through this really important change. So let's take a look at the rest of your cards here. So you guys, the first one that we have is butterfly. Just like a caterpillar goes into its cocoon for its evolution, for its metamorphosis. That's exactly what I see you guys doing, just like the caterpillar, how he goes into his little cocoon and he's like, no, everything else that's going on in the world, it's not my concern. I have to be focused on what's going on inside with this major change that's happening. And I'm going to stay in here so that when I do emerge from this cocoon, I come out a completely different person. And that's what I'm seeing happening. You're going to come out and the air is going to be fresher. The world's going to be different. Your surroundings are going to look brighter. Like everything's going to be in this place that you're at. Everything's going to be elevated and aligned with this place that you're at. The next card that we have here is Gazelle. And the Gazelle, she handles things with grace. She handles everything that it is that she's experiencing, whether that be an upheaval, whether it be something emotionally intense, possibly even traumatic. She handles it with grace because she understands the greater picture is everything's going to be fine and everything is going to work out. She's all about having this heightened awareness and being vulnerable. No matter what her surroundings are, she's hyper aware of her surroundings, but she still maintains the sophistication and elegance. And that's what the Gazelle is all about. She's vulnerable. She has this heightened awareness, but she's still graceful. She's still perceptive. And to really bring the Gazelle into balance, they say yogi. Oh my gosh, they say yin yoga, a cozy home, and good food will really bring in this Gazelle energy into balance for you. The next card that we have here, emotions are running high, a supermoon. Yes. So I can see the universe is doing like a nice cleanup in your life for sure. For sure. But in the meantime, the universe looked out and said, I gave you a really nice home to wait in while I go on ahead and take care of the dirty work, the things that need to be cleaned out. I'm going to take care of that for you. The next card that we have here is Cordelia. Go outside. You've been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. This will also provide you some grounding as well. So when things get a little bit intense, maybe, or if things get intense, like I said, if you kind of lose your way, or if you kind of lose sense of this place of the Nine of Cups, find ways to ground yourself. Like the Gazelle here, I told you guys, with yoga and good food and a cozy home. It could also be going outside and being in nature as well. The next card that we have here, full moon completion, just like the super moon here. Yeah, the universe is really cleaning up a lot of things for you right now. Shaman, ancient healing wisdom. Yes, this is a healing time for you. The universe is cleaning up all of these things, and it's a healing time for you. This is, like I said, it's going to come in like a tidal wave while you're in this safe, protected spot of the Nine of Cups. And what's going to be left are the things that are okay for you, the things that are safe for you, the things that are good for you. the things that will support you in your journey to the greatest and highest best version of yourself. The next card that we have here is soulmates. So you could be in a relationship right now, because with this soulmates card, you could be in a relationship. Soulmates could also be a friend. It could be a family member. Like, soulmates doesn't always necessarily have to be so romanticized, you know? Like, we've generalized soulmates into thinking that, oh, it's all about, you know, being in love and finding your person. But soulmates can mean a plethora of different things. You know, soulmates is just like, it's basically just somebody that you knew, your soul. You know, your soul knew before you incarnated here, and you guys both ended up here in the same incarnation at around the same time. And, you know, so you guys know each other. There's this comfortability there. So I also see that kind of going hand in hand with this Nine of Cups here. So surround yourself with the things that make you feel good, that make you feel safe. You see how these penguins are kind of leaning on each other here? Let me get it for you guys. You see how these penguins are kind of leaning on each other here in the midst of where they're at, and it looks pretty cold, actually. You know, that's kind of how I'm seeing this. So if you have somebody in your life that you really trust and really makes you feel safe and good, you know, it's not a bad thing to also find to find refuge in them as well. I totally could see you doing that. The next card that we have here is Here and Now, you guys. I feel like for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this entire spread is all about like you being like this butterfly and just going into this cocoon and just being in the here and now. Like we see here, you know, she's just kind of sitting up here in the present. There's the past, there's the future, but she's just focused on the right now, the here and now. And, you know, if you guys have not found this peaceful place yet, I feel like this card is trying to kind of lead you there by saying, if you haven't found this peaceful place yet, before, you know, we get to working on your external life, go into a space where you're present. Go into a space where you are grounded. Nature, the gazelle, yoga, a cozy home, good food. Go into a space that makes you feel good. The soulmates, leaning on the people that it is that you trust. Go into that place where you are completely surrounded by your favorite people, the things that bring you comfort, the things that make you feel good. So you will forever be in this place where it's just like, oh, I feel so safe and secure and so good while all this upheaval is going on, while this conflict and upheaval is kind of going on. You're going to be safe and protected with all these things that it is that you love and really care about. And these things are going to protect you, nurture you, support you through this time. But like I said, you're not really going to need it. All you're really going to need is yourself. And if you can just if you can just put yourself in this present moment where you're just focusing on your present, I guarantee you're not really going to need anything else. But you can, you know, you can definitely surround your surroundings with all your favorite things. But like I'm saying, like, that's completely up to you. I can also see you as well just being like, oh no, I'm good by myself. You know, like I can totally see that for my Pisces here. The next card that we have here is Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So yes, maybe this could be something that also as well, your soulmate may be going through this with you at the same time. So like I said, this could be a friend, this could be a romantic thing, this could be a family member, this could be somebody else that you know that you're very connected to, you have a very deep bond with. You guys could kind of be maybe going through the same sort of thing in your life right now, even if they're not a Pisces, you know, they could be kind of going through the same cleanup in their life because, you know, the universe astrologically, there's a lot going on in our cosmos where, you know, we're really at a time of introspection with Jupiter and Pluto being in retrograde and Saturn about to go into retrograde here. We're really at a time where it's like, what's really working? You know, we're really starting to have this heightened awareness, like the gazelle here, of what is exactly in our surroundings and what is exactly in our environment and what exactly it is that we're around and what exactly it is that we're consuming and putting into our energy space, putting into our bodies, putting, you know, just interacting with. And so for sure, you could definitely be experiencing this with another person because we're all feeling this energy. Now, this is for my Pisces, the spread is for my Pisces, but astrologically, we're all feeling this energy of, yeah, maybe I need to think a little bit more about this, or maybe I need to take another look or peek over here, over there about what's going on, because this is just, I'm starting to question a lot of things now. So, you could definitely be going through this with someone else, and throughout all of this, when the time comes and you guys kind of emerge like the butterfly out of your cocoon, you guys kind of emerge from this place of the Nine of Cups together, then you guys could be like, hey, like our external life, the things that were going on externally have really cleaned up. They've really, there's really a lot more clarity here. I can really see a lot better. I can see a lot clearer. I can see exactly what it is that's going on and exactly what it is that needed to happen. And maybe that could also bring some clarity to you guys' relationship as well. So if you are in a relationship, maybe you could expect things to get much more serious between the two of you, possibly even an engagement. Then the very next card that we have here is Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yeah, so this lighthearted energy that you're going to be having with this Nine of Cups here, if you're single, for sure, going ahead and kind of, if you kind of meet somebody that you're vibing with or having some sort of chemistry with, there's definitely no problem in extending that lighthearted energy to others, and maybe, developing something, because you could also probably develop a relationship during this time, because like I said, the universe is going to be doing a lot of cleanup. So that means your relationships too. Whoever is around you that is not right for you, I would not be surprised if by the end of May they're no longer in your lives, or if maybe they're just not in your life as much as they used to be. Because like I said, the universe is going to be clearing out a lot of things that's just not meant for you anymore, or that was really trying to drag you down, that was trying to bring down your vibrational frequency. Whatever those anchors are, the universe is just going to be snipping them, like cutting them left and right. So, if there is a relationship that survives, if there's a few relationships that survive, it definitely could be for something serious, for sure. Because that is going to be, by the end of May, you're really going to see who and what is good for you and who and what is not good for you, for sure. And the very last card that we have here is Good Cheer. With kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. Oh my God, you guys, this entire spread is all Nine of Cups. This entire spread for you guys, for the month of May, is going to be all about really remaining in this space of the Nine of Cups, remaining in this cocoon of the Nine of Cups, where you're just really surrounded by this great, positive, good, lighthearted energy. And so that the way when you emerge finally after this storm, after the universe kind of brings this tidal wave into your life, and the tidal wave kind of moves back out and out into the universe, and out into the back out into the ocean, what's left in your life is going to be this kind of clear canvas. And now you're going to get to create this environment and this surrounding of good, lighthearted, positive, loving energy. And that is amazing, you guys. So for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and a Rising, possibly Venus, this is what you guys have to look forward to, is an amazing May. A lot of upheaval, but it is for your greatest and highest good. And I would not be shocked either, as well, as if your manifestations start coming through very quickly and possibly even very aggressively for the month of May. I can see you guys really attracting a lot into your life, or if you've been trying to attract something into your life, I could definitely see that happening for the month of May, because like I said, the universe is going to be getting rid of things and leaving whatever is good for you. So yeah, that's all I'm seeing for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, and a Rising, maybe even Venus. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have a blessed and amazing May, which I don't even have to say for my Pisces, because you guys are set. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll be back next time. All right, bye guys.